Hey everybody, welcome back to the war. Quick recap, our armies in the east in Virginia are congregating around Alexandria. At the same time, the Confederate army is slowly pushing towards Alexandria. I don't know if they're desperate for a fight or what's going on there. Sherman, as you can see, has penetrated deep into the south, having taken Atlanta and Macon, and he's driving towards Savannah. He might have to give up on that. You can see right now he has low food and low ammunition, and that's going to really hurt his readiness. I'll keep an eye on that. I hope he can take Savannah. We know there's a Confederate army in this general area, the Army of West Tennessee. Our last information is that they're building a supply depot, which will take at least 3 weeks to get done, which hopefully gives Sherman, not Grant, Sherman enough time to take Savannah and resupply either by sea or move to a different place to resupply and come back north if need be. Davis's Army of the Kentucky is holding in Tennessee. They've finished their fort, so they can hopefully hold that for a while. Harney is still under siege out west. The Confederates have gotten reinforcements to their attacking force there, but we're still winning the battle. We've not won it, but it's in our favor. They've lost like 3 times the numbers trying to assault that fort and cross this river. And I don't believe, I don't know, but I don't believe the Confederates have any more reinforcements to send out west. And in fact, they can't by rail anymore because we've cut off their rail access by taking Macon, separating east and west, at least by rail. Not by road, but by rail. If we can take Savannah, we'll totally cut the Confederacy in two. You can also see some of the Confederates are undersupplied or having supply issues. They're trying to build a supply depot there. We may attack them at some point, but not until the readiness of people like Dutton and Patterson has increased. Right now, their readiness is pretty low. And Custer's men, how much longer until they get back? Some are going to be back soon. Minty's going to be back in a day. Who is this? Buford is 4 days. Carr in 10 days. In 10 days, they'll be ready to do stuff. All right, the Army of Pennsylvania is at their destination. Good deal. How goes it, Sherman? What we're looking at really right here is supplies. Our supplies are getting tough this far into enemy territory. We're also looking at readiness. We don't want to ruin his readiness. It's obviously going to go down marching that far. And he's covered a ton of territory. Not that long ago, he was headed towards Chattanooga. And he's marched through most of Georgia already on his way to Savannah. I'm paranoid. I keep wanting, because there might be a big battle here soon. And I just don't want to be surprised by some Confederate movement like they move around into D.C. while I'm busy watching Sherman. Because it's too exciting watching Sherman. I say that as they bivouac for the night. I'm gonna go watch them sleep. Not creepy at all. Still having supply issues. Yeah, go Sherman, go! When I had him first go into Atlanta, I wanted him to go take Savannah and march to the sea. I didn't think he'd have a chance to. But that big battle in Nashville, you know, what would be now a couple days ago game-wise, really has freed him to do things for a bit. Maybe he's got some friends in the Navy, because that's our blockading squadron there. Maybe he knows Silas here. Hey Silas, how you doing? He's gonna be, Sherman, what the fuck you doing over here? You know, just Sherman things, like I do. That's true. You always be doing Sherman things. Oh, that's about more bonds. Did we get a lower interest rate? 9.27? I think it's going down, our interest rate. That's good news if so. I also know that there's a Confederate army supposedly down here somewhere that's 10,000 men strong. We're not likely to be able to go chase it. They may eventually come back and take Savannah. Even if we only hold Savannah for a little bit, it'll be worth, I think, taking. Alright, Sherman's at his destination. And there's a chance, like I mentioned just a little bit ago, maybe he could... Why are you not taking Savannah yet? Is there a fort here we gotta take? Usually you have the little fort marker there if it's occupied. Because I don't see the little bar there showing that Sherman's starting to take Savannah yet. And we do see something here that says Fort Pulaski. Give me some punch keys, bro. Is that where I get them? Union passes Tariff Act. Tariff rates rising. European traders are Pikachu face shocked. So we're going to raise more money with higher tariffs. The Europeans don't like it, but they can suck a dick. I don't know if we see that on our finances yet. It might take a little bit before it actually shows up on the balance sheet. So policy-wise, we're going to go for breadbasket 1. We're going to basically start agricultural subsidies. I don't think we have any available projects I want to hit yet. Well, we do. We just don't have the subsidies for them yet. What do we got here? I believe that's a fort. Army of Indiana preparing siege. My only choice is to auto-resolve it or run away. We'll go to auto-resolve then. Is it broken? Why is this still stuck on the face? There we go. So Sherman is currently sieging this very small garrison that has, I think that's 13 cannons? And the fort's in 100% condition. Hopefully that will not take long to win that siege. I don't know how long it'll take. He does have supply issues here for certain. Alright, Sherman, the quicker you can take this, the better. Uh-oh, somebody got wounded. Colonel Granger is recovered. Oh, wait, that's good. How about you, Dutton? Ooh, your supplies are getting better, right? Your ammunition is still low. Hopefully that's replenishing. What about Harney? Oh, the enemy's got a perk too, so both sides have limelights as siege perks. Harney is winning that. Still outnumbered, but he's winning that siege. The enemy has lost, yeah, almost four times as many guys as he's lost. But the one I care most about is, well, not the Army of Kentucky, though I do care about them too. I love you too, baby. It's mostly Sherman. I know this is going to take a little bit. It's so frustrating. There's only like 13 artillery pieces there, I guess, or 13 guns. A stupid fort. Oh, now we can see it. So we didn't have the intel on it. You can see where the fort is there. Here's the fort down here, McAllister. That's got a very small garrison, and then there's a fort up here. There's a small garrison, and then one in Charleston. I don't think we're going to be able to go after all the forts, as cool as that would be. With Sherman's concerning supply situation, if we win this, we'll probably have to pull back. Or just rest there, if we can supply by sea. I see. Oh, Custer's got 2 of his 3 brigades back. You know, Custer, while you're at it, why don't you come over here too? That way, if they bring their troops up farther... Man, look at these Confederate troops. Their supply is awful here. And that's why they're building a supply depot, but that's going to take them a month to build. Hopefully, well before then, Dutton and the Army of DC will hopefully have their readiness in the yellow, because we might actually start pushing forward once that happens. Now that we got most of Custer's army back. Oh, and now you can see total revenue. Our revenue has gone up a ton thanks to the Tariff Act. And our deficit, our negative surplus, has dropped tremendously. We're still running a deficit, but it's decreased big time. It's really hard to see because... Wait, can I move Sherman's thing down there? No. You can see Palmer's battery. This is the battery that is protecting Fort Pulaski that Sherman's trying to take. They have 13 guns, it looks like, and 64 men's? Very small garrison. But that's, I guess, you know, why you have defensive formations. So a small amount of people can hold up a large amount. Oh, Custer can get a new perk, too. What do I want to give him, though? Drawing up maps is an art. Skilled cartographers. Drawing accurate maps that actually benefit their military users is rare. Intelligence gathering and speed is plus 5%. So hopefully that'll help him travel around a little faster and maybe get more information. Can I just put him in scout mode for that? Will that help him? I don't know if that's going to help him level up or not. He's not really deep in enemy territory. I mean, technically it's enemy territory, I guess. We're in Northern Virginia, but we control this section. Oh, he's got little binoculars on, looking around. I spy with Custer's eye a bunch of bitches in the army of Georgia. Maybe you should be back home defending your state. Custer's at his destination. Good to have him back in more or less fighting form. Ooh, and the Pulaski garrison is starting to take some losses. We will not be able to take Savannah, apparently, until, or if, we take this garrison out. Oh, Sherman can get another perk. I'm going to give him that cartographer one, too. Since speed is super important for him. What did the enemy have? 60-some men? They've lost 18. They're down to 45. I see numbers and I just start saying things. It's the billions. Oh, they lost 21 now. So, around 2/3 of their force has been taken out of commission. How are we getting in a war? We better win this. Sherman, you better win this. We have way more troops. I get they have a fort. They have some advantages in that, but they only have one little artillery battery there. Go! There we go! Glorious victory at Fort Pulaski. Owen surrenders. We captured one gun. We captured their garrison. That means we can start taking over Savannah. We can get rid of these messages. I don't want them. Go away. And so we now control Fort Pulaski. We've got a tiny, tiny garrison there. It's not worth a crap. If we had a better financial situation, I would recruit some troops to defend it, but we don't. So it is what it is. Sherman's supplies are down to a worrisome 34%. Savannah, though, is quickly falling under his control. Come to Sherman. Come to Daddy Sherman. Look at all these Confederate armies. They just can't supply them well. That's good news for us. Less good is the Confederate supply depot here is going to be done in 10 days, and that will probably free their army of West Tennessee to move back into Tennessee. And unfortunately, our army of the Kentucky isn't ready to go engage them. They're getting closer, though. They're getting closer. This is why we need more finances, because I wanted to build a better garrison here. What we got, what we got. Our Springfield rifled musket order is complete. I would love to put in another one, but we're having money problems. Let's give those out to some troops. Okay, Cullum, let's give you some rifled muskets. Oh, man. I want more. Can we order more? Let's see if we can order more. We're going to order another 12,000. Not 20, 10,000. I know we have money issues, but we can order that script. We're going to order those. We need to get more of those to keep upgrading our armies. Ooh, Savannah will soon be ours. Do I hear marching? Oh, yeah, the Army of Florida. I think that's the army that's 10,000 strong. Is coming up maybe to challenge Sherman? That would be most interesting. It'd be incredibly stupid of them. 13,000 strong. I know Sherman's not as strong as he used to be. One of his divisions, Hicks Brigade, is out on furlough. But the rest of his military is there. Army of Florida, don't be a hero, son. These guys, I believe, are all green units, too, if they come up and attack Sherman. Savannah has fallen. It is now Sherman's. I don't know if we'll see provisions change. We should be able to bring them in by sea, I believe. This base of supply here hasn't changed hands yet. The Savannah Ferry. When you gonna change? There we go. Okay, so that is ours now. We may shortly see supply change for him. I'm not sure. How much ammunition you got? Oh, he is a little low on ammo. Come on, we should be able to supply you by sea now, dude. Come on, Army of Florida. You want some? Come get it. Come get it. What's going on in Virginia? Our armies are... Ooh, we got a bunch of armies in yellow. Once we get them a little more in yellow, we're going to start moving down. I want to attack these guys before they can get their supply depots done, since they're having supply issues. Oh, is the Army of West Tennessee moved? Are they up over here? In Kentucky, that would be problematic. That would be, not good. Well, it shows... Oh, no, they're not coming from the sea. They're just coming along this path. Sherman's still having supply issues. That means Sherman probably needs to pull back. It's hurting his morale some. Oh, man, but this Army of Florida coming up. If we have a chance to beat them and then pull back, that'd be pretty good, too. Where are you going, Army of Florida? Are they marching around us? I mean, I guess we're going to find out very shortly. How are we doing up here? How long do we have until this supply depot is done? Oh, 22 days. We got plenty of time there. Alright, Army of Florida, you're going to try and go around us? We're going to move north towards Augusta. I hate to, but we're going to abandon Savannah for the moment. These supply issues are just too dramatic. Glorious victory at Fort Walthall. Western Army fleeing in panic. We captured 882 rifles, a gun, 800 some soldiers. That is way out west. Let's go out there. Where Harney is. Harney's done that, driven them off. Does he dare go after that fort on the other side of the river? Harney, I want you to cross the river. Try and take Fort Smith and the little community around it. It might be a little bit before the other armies can come and try and get you. Nice job, Harney. Yeah, Sherman, you get up there and take Augusta. I hate giving up Savannah like that. But I don't think we have any choice. We got to get him a better supply. And his supply numbers are starting to go up a little bit as he's getting farther north. Oh, wait. Now is he getting sea supply? Did you just leave too early? Wait, we got your package, Mr. Sherman. Mr. Sherman. Too late. I went to go conquer another city. I got bored. You sat there for 5 minutes. I know, it was tedious. Ever so tedious. Well, maybe the Army of Florida will attack our Fort Pulaski now. I think they're going to have to do that if they want to take Savannah back. And the Army of Florida should be big enough to do that. Let's get some more of Georgia. All for Sherman. How about you, Army of West Tennessee? Whew, 6 more days and that supply depot's done. That's the one biggest concern we have right now. Is once that army gets free, we don't have a counter to it until the Army of Kentucky is ready to move. Oh, but the Army of Kentucky is getting closer to ready to move. Interesting. Man, look at that. Sherman already all the way upstream using our river boats and the like, which we don't use often. Already in Augusta, starting to take it over. That man. What is this? Condition alert. The condition of the men is poor. Increased sickness and desertion are slowing the unit down. That's probably because of our supply issues. So hopefully we can get some of that solved here. If not, we'll take Augusta and then move back towards Chattanooga. Supply is such a pain in the buttocks. Oh, Army of Florida coming north. How come? Why do they get to use those rails? That seems like bullshit. We control the rail hubs. Army of the West is preparing siege. Alright, let's get over by Harney. The Army of the West, or I'm sorry, the garrison, this is Harney. Remember, there's that fort across the river. Our fort was sieged. Harney drove off the enemy. Now the enemy ran away, so their fort is now well protected. Harney is now sieging it. The fort only has 45 men in it and 9 guns. I will have you auto-resolve that, Harney. Hopefully Harney can take that fort before those armies can come back. If he can, then he'll take this little community here, which will help us make more money. And hopefully he'll have these 2 armies separated by forts on either side of them. How you doing, Sherman? Still getting them supply issues? What's this? Oh, an officer's been rehabilitated. Schenck is back. Good deal. We will find you a command at some point, I swear. Wait, what is this? Army of Florida? The Army of Florida is not here. Did somebody get drunk and show up? Is there? The Army of Florida is here. Where? They're in my bed. Someone's like, no, they weren't. We have reports that they're out in the woods, which is unlikely, because we know the Army of Florida was coming up this railway. There's no way in hell I can imagine that they'd be to the northwest of us. But last we saw they were going up this way. You would think that they'd probably show up at Macon. Sherman definitely having some problems, though, with desertions and disease, people hungry and needing food. Yet we're trying to fix the supply situation, I swear, Mr. Sherman. I'm doing everything I can. Hopefully taking Augusta will also help with that. It might also help if we converted them into an army with proper corps, but I'm afraid that's going to hurt his readiness too much. Vote, vote, vote! The 38th U.S. Congress to be chosen. Democratic support rising. Boo! Lincoln needs a victory. Oregon votes Republican. Abe Lincoln's last card. Or Rouge Noir. This is where our morale matters. If our national morale or support, I forget which, is high enough, then Republicans will win in the election. Our elections are in November. Right now we're in June. You can see up here it's June 2nd. We've got a little bit until election season. Alright, this has got to be where the enemy is, right along here. They probably are making their way towards Macon. Come on, Sherman, just take Augusta, then we'll send you either up to probably up to Chattanooga, because we know he can get full supply there, or maybe up to Atlanta. Oh, the Army of Florida must be at Macon right now, because they're trying to capture it. Come on, Sherman. Let's get you Augusta, and then either get you into Atlanta to heal, or we'll have you attack the Army of Florida. I'm a little concerned about that, because his troops are they're not doing good because of the supply issues. Alright, Augusta is now ours. Any moment now, we'll see that. Confederacy is printing new notes. New greenbacks flood the market. Inflation expecting to soar. Public wealth plummeting. They are destroying their economy by trying to print their way out of their mess. Alright. Not Custer, sorry, Sherman. Let's get you down to, we're going to send you down to Macon. Let's go challenge the Army of Florida. I'm going to have faith in you that you can drive them out. Look at how much of Georgia we've conquered. Army of West Tennessee. They're very close. 2 more days, their supply depot will be done. How is you doing? Davis. Oh, we're up to B-. We can recruit units. Garrison here in Kentucky. I want to recruit some units. Let's recruit an artillery unit from Indiana. We'll give them 24-pound howitzers. And then I want to recruit an infantry brigade. In fact, we'll do it from right here in Tennessee. Why not? We'll recruit a brigade of free black folks. We'll give them... Oh, we got enough Springfield rifled muskets for them. We're not giving them those. We're giving them regular Springfield muskets. And in fact, Davis... Let's give you some more of the rifled muskets that are available. Good deal. I like seeing that. And then how long until these guys get up in there? 17 days, 10 days. That's a little bit, but that'll probably give him plenty of time. How do we not have this supply depot here? You know what? Davis, go down and take the supply depot. I don't know why the Confederates have it. Maybe they have an army around it. Go take it. Sherman coming around, hoping his supply issues aren't a problem. Too much of a problem. He definitely is lacking some ammunition and things, but he does seriously outnumber the Army of Florida. I'm going to drive them out of here. They should have about 12,000 men. They're trying to recruit up to 17,000. If we can drive them out of here, I would think because of the front line situation, they would go a ways to the south. Or maybe down here to... What is that? Darien? I don't know. I ain't never lived in Georgia. Alright, Dutton, how do you like it? You're going to go on a real offensive. Ooh, he can get a perk finally. We'll give him Flying Column. That helps him carry more supplies and march faster. Well, everybody, that's been it for this episode. I'll see you next time when hopefully Sherman's going to engage an army or drive off an army in the middle of Georgia.